Hello there, how are you doing? This is Sports Review on IBrandTV. Yes, let's get on the highway and talk some sports. Yes, get on the highway. Let's talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports. Today we'll be talking about the Tigress and of course the Olympics, the 2020, or if you want to call it 2021, it's also acceptable. Yes, the Tigress and that Olympic group, their group is out. We already know the people who they will be facing right there in Tokyo later in the year. We'll be talking about it right here on today's show. We'll also be talking some men's basketball. Yes, lots and lots of heroics right there in the NBA, men, and who are setting their name, writing their name in the stones of time right there in the NBA. We'll talk about the NBA and the big men and the big scores from that one. Of course, I will not be leaving the one I know you want to talk about. Yes, the English Premier League. Manchester United doing it, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 9 unreplied goals right there at Old Trafford. We'll still talk about that one too. Don't go anywhere. When we get back from this big break, we'll dive right into all of the stories. I'll be your host on today's show. My name is Jidechi Chidezie. Welcome back. This is still Sports Review right here on IBrandTV. Now let's kick off the show talking about the women. Yes, the women's national basketball team. They are called the Tigress. The official group for the Olympics is out, and we now know who we would be facing right there in Tokyo later this year. Yes, we will be facing Japan, who are the hosts of the Olympics, and of course the United States, the current world champion. Yes, you heard me right. The United States are in our group. France, the other side, top oppositions for the Tigress, and the way it's looking, many people are already scared, are asking right now if we can be able to make it out of our group. But I can tell you, Coach Otis Hughley, the coach of the Tigress, he is already putting the team in shape right now. They are undergoing a camping exercise right there in Atlanta, Georgia. He invited about 16 players to the 10-day camping exercise, and he's hoping that this camping exercise can put the team in thin-top shape ahead of the Olympics. Yes, it's been on for a while now, since January the 31st, expected to run through till February the 8th, and we have big names right there at the camp, comprising of many of the star players from the 2019 Afro Basketball Women's Championship. Yes, the likes of Ezile Kalu, who was the MVP, Adore Lonu, who is the captain of the side, even Evelyn Akato, Sarah Ogoke, and Arisha Balarabe, who recently moved to KB Basikimi right there in Kosovo. They are all right there in camp, and we can hope that these hands are enough, are capable of doing the work for us. There are also new players here, about 5 new players that are in camp. Elizabeth Williams and Erika Ogumike, who are both players at the Women's NBA. They are also in camp. They were invited to fortify the team. The only notable nominee we have so far are the likes of Ife Bekwe and Victoria Macaulay, who are out for 1 or 2 reasons, but we can hope that these ones that we have so far can do the job if the need be. Yes, we'll be facing France, USA, and Japan later at the Olympics. Hopefully, the Tigress can go all the way and pick gold at that one. Now let's move from the women and talk about men's basketball. Talk about the games that went down in the NBA early on Wednesday morning. Yes, men are setting their names on the stones of time and writing their names in the history books. Yes, lots and lots of them. They were able to pull out huge points in their team's victories on Wednesday morning. Fred VanVleet, he was able to erupt to a career high 54 points. Yes, the highest he's ever gotten in his career. Got also the highest 3-pointers for himself in his career so far. 11 in the game for the Raptors, a franchise record for the Raptors. And right now, people are asking, when did undrafted players become franchise record holders? Well, it only happens right there in the NBA. Yes, James Harden, another man who was able to do something wonderful. He was able to get a triple-double, and he becomes just the 6th player in NBA history to reach 50 career triple-doubles. Yes, the likes of Magic Johnson, James Kidd, LeBron James, Larry Bird, all that big names who have been able to get 50 career high triple-doubles. And James Harden right now, he has been able to also write his name in the sands of time. Yes, Steph Curry, another man. Steph Curry really giving Antetokounmpo a run for his money. Steph has been fabulous so far this season. Got surpassed 17,000 points in his career on Wednesday morning, and Carmelo Antonio himself entered the all-time scoring list. He's now 13th on the all-time scoring list with 26,671 points. That's what he's been able to garner so far. Fabulous ones for these men, if you ask me. Let's run through the results of the NBA quickly and see how it panned out on Wednesday morning. Starting off with the one between the Raptors and Orlando Magic. Like I told you, Van Vliet able to do the magic as they cruised to a 123-103 victory over Orlando Magic. Brooklyn Nets, another side, ended 124-120 over LA Clippers, and it was Kyrie Irving who was the star man in that one. Trailblazers did their own too, 132-121 over the Wizards, and Damian Lillard once again proving to be one of their best players so far. Indiana Pacers also defeating Memphis and ended 134-116. Utah Jazz not also on the losing side. They were able to do it to 117-105 over Pistons thanks to Donovan Mitchell's 132 points in that one. And the final one has got to be the one between Boston Celtics and Golden State Warriors. And then in a losing note, for Curry's side, it was Jason Tatum who propelled the Celtics to victory as they were able to do it to 111-107. That's how that one ended right there in Boston. That's how the score lines were on Wednesday morning when these men shone brightly for their various club sides. Let's go on a quick break. When we get back from it, we'll talk about the one I know you really want to hear about. It's about the English Premier League and the magnificent one Manchester United did on Tuesday night.
My name is Honorable Rita Daniels.
This is Zach Oji.
My name is Mojo Itayo, aka Mama Jasko.
My name is Victor Sago.
My name is Mona Lisa Chindakoka.
My name is Bob Manuel Udopu.
My name is Evangelist Juliet Uche Jesus.
My name is Ronediko. Please keep watching
IBrandTV.
I am live here hanging out with IBrandTV. Do not touch that dial. Peace.
Welcome back. This is still Sports Review right here on IBrandTV. Now let's talk about the English Premier League and how Manchester United on Tuesday night scattered the party right there at Old Trafford. Yes, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 9 unreplied goals right there. Yes, the likes of Wan-Bissaka, Rashford, Cavani, Bruno Fernandes, McTominay, Anthony Martial, Daniel James, all on the score sheet. Even an own goal contributing to it. Yes, whoever own goal must be, he must be happy right now if that's actually a person. But Manchester United, they got 7 men on the score sheet. Yes, against Southampton. And the funny thing is, you get to wonder what's really going on with Southampton. This is not the first time they were on the receiving end of a 9-0 scoreline. The last being against Leicester City and of course Southampton in another 9-0 scoreline. And now we have yet another one involving Manchester United. And again, the culprits being Southampton, 9 unreplied goals. Yes, Manchester United fans, they must be happy right now. If they can't catch up with Manchester City, then they can at least do one job, catch up on goal difference. Yes, they've been able to cut down the goal difference to +5, and that's what it's looking like at the top of the Premier League table for now. Let's talk about the other ones too. It was not just United who were in action and stole the night, of course. The game between Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers. And then in a shock defeat for Arsenal, they started off leading in that game, and then it ended with them on the losing side and losing 2 men also. Red card to David Lewis, who is a defender, and of course the goalkeeper Ben Leno. That's how it panned out for Arsenal, who have been able to claw themselves back into the top 10 of the table. Well, sadly, it's how it ended for them. Hopefully they can get back to winning ways. Let's run through the results from Tuesday night. They were not the only sides in action. Sheffield United, one of the other sides in action, cruised to their 3rd win of the season, ended in a 2-1 scoreline against West Bromwich Albion. And of course, I've talked about the one between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Arsenal and Manchester United, who did it 9 times over the Southampton. Yes, they equaled their biggest ever win, that 9-0 scoreline. And then the final one of the night was the one between Newcastle United and Crystal Palace, ended in a 2-1 scoreline. There will also be games going down on Wednesday. Burnley and Manchester City. Fulham will be welcoming Leicester City. Leeds and Everton, Aston Villa and West Ham. Liverpool and Brighton and Hove Albion on Thursday to be Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea. And at this point, I know somebody somewhere is expecting to see another high-scoring game. Well, I can tell you it's possible because this season we've seen 7-2, we've seen 6-1, we've seen 6-2, we've seen 7-0, and just last night we saw 9-0. So it's very possible for us to see yet another high-scoring game on Wednesday night or possibly on Thursday night. Yes, the English Premier League, always an exciting league. Let's take a look at the league table before we call it a wrap on today's show. Yes, the top six, Manchester United, like I said, currently joins on points with Manchester City, who are on 44 points, but City a chance to go ahead tonight when they play Burnley. And then Manchester United 44 points, second position. Liverpool a game to play tonight, and they would have a chance to go to 43 points if they can win that one against Brighton and Hove Albion. Leicester City 4th, West Ham 5th, and of course Tottenham Hotspur, who are currently 6th. They play Chelsea on Thursday. Yes, they are currently 6th. If they can win that one, then they get to add to their point. That's how it's looking right now, and it's expected to change today when other teams go down. And I know we are already expected to see one of the teams who will be producing the goals, who will be bringing the fireworks into the stadium and be producing so much excitement in their games. Well, we can only watch and see who that would be. The Premier League, always produces so much excitement. Yes, this is where we call it a wrap on today's edition of the show. Always promises to be exciting right here on the show, where we talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports. We'll be back to talk some more because he that fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Just like problem sports, they ever finish. Yes, there's always something to talk about. My name is Jidechi Chidide. Until next time I call your way, ensure you stay safe.